Zoey is doing so well. So right now what I'm doing is I'm having her straddle the pole up and down. We're just moving one hoof at a time. And if you're one of my students or you know me personally, you know that I preach you need to be able to move each piece of your horse individually. And this is great for that. It's very helpful if you ever were to get stuck on a trail, something caught between their legs, anything like that, to have them not panic. This is great. It's also a good confidence booster for young horses. So we're just starting with that here, and I'm going to speed up this part of the video so it doesn't get too long. So I just started working Zoey on lateral work and side passing yesterday, and I'm not so concerned about getting her over the pole. I'm just concerned about getting the lateral movement of the side pass. So it's a lot of blocking and just making sure that I'm getting the front foot and the back foot to cross over. Not an easy task, but I just want to get at least one step and then give her a reward so she starts to understand this. And this is just the start of us working this. Give us, a few more attempts and this will be much better.
Oh man, that was a good one. You did good.
So yesterday I also started introducing the canter transition, and she did really good yesterday. My camera quit, so I wasn't able to get it yesterday, so I wanted to try again today. And she's really light, and I love that. It's not hard to get her into the canter. She's starting to pick up. My main thing is getting a controlled canter, and I just give her a loose lead and let her figure it out, and then I'll face her up as her reward. So we're just working to start that, and she's doing so well. I'm very, very pleased with this. You couldn't ask for a better horse to work with than Zoey. Zoey is so much fun to work with. She's so soft, and she she has so much try and heart to her. It's wonderful and it's so refreshing. She reminds me so much of Phoenix.
Nice. Good girl.
Right here, she's going to try to pull and throw a little sass right here, so I'm going to correct that, and then I'm going to drive her forward. We want to keep focus on keeping the feet moving, and like I said, just getting a few good steps and then giving the reward. We can build, but you have to lay the foundation in order to build the house.
That was so pretty, so controlled, so light. Ooh.
So there's been a couple of times where she's thrown some sass and tried to pull a little bit. Once I correct that and drive her forward, there's not an issue. She's just trying to figure out where to place her energy and trying to channel it, and that's not a problem. I want my horses to have life. There are days when I'm okay with just plodding along, but you know, she needs to have some life, and I don't mind the life that she's showing here. Now, she can't act out with that and be naughty with it. But I do want to encourage, like that was naughty, so I'm going to correct her and then push her forward. But she's wonderful. I mean, you're not going to find a more light horse to work with all the potential in the world. It's been a pleasure to work with her. She's a really good one, and she's so refreshing to work with. Just not having to, she and I kind of get each other, and it's been wonderful to develop a relationship with this horse, and I pray that her adopter can get the same relationship that I've gotten with her. I've had no issue with her. I can now pick out all 4 of her hooves. She comes to me no problem. I don't have to chase her. I mean, I can now brush her tail out. That was a big deal. The tension is, it's leaving. Haltering her is not a big deal anymore. I'm just very pleased with where she's at. She is such a good horse, and she deserves the best person. And if I didn't have 3 on my plate already, I'd take her in a heartbeat.